ligaments, cartilage, and muscles. We have learnt a bit about bones and joints. We know that joints in the bones help us move. But how? What makes our bones and joints move the way they do? Make a fist with one hand. Bend your arm at the elbow. Do you see any change in the shape of your upper arm? Do you see a bulge form in the upper arm when you flex? That bulge is because of a muscle. The muscle bulges because it contracts. Contracts means it gets squeezed, so it pops up like that. When muscles contract, they become shorter, stiffer, and thicker. Muscles can also relax and become longer. When you flex like this, it's because this muscle contracts and squeezes. At the same time, this muscle relaxes and becomes longer. The muscles contract and relax in pairs so that we can move. Muscles have to do this to pull the bones at the joints. So, as you can see, to make the joints move, muscles have to work in pairs. When one contracts, the other relaxes and vice versa. When one muscle contracts, the bone is pulled in that direction. The other muscle of that pair relaxes. How does movement in the opposite direction happen? The relaxed muscle contracts to pull the bone back to the original position. We see the same kind of movement in the leg muscles. There is a pair of muscles there too. Hamstrings contract when we want to bend the knee. Quadriceps contract when we want to straighten the knee. Important muscle fact. A muscle can only pull the bone. It cannot push the bone. That is why we need a muscle pair. The other muscle then pulls the bone in the opposite direction to reverse the movement. What did we just learn? Joints help us move, but they cannot move on their own. Muscles that are attached to bones around the joints make the joints move. Muscles can only pull on a bone. They cannot push. To make a joint move both ways, muscles need to work in pairs. Muscles can pull on a bone by contracting themselves. To make a joint move in reverse, the other muscle of the pair contracts and pulls in the opposite direction. There are some parts of the body which are hard but not as hard as the bones. Can you think of some parts of your body that are like this? Feel your ear. There does not seem to be any bone in here, but it is still a bit hard. We can feel a difference between the earlobe and the portion above it. The upper part of the ear is not as soft as the earlobe, but not as hard as a bone. Such body parts are called cartilage. Where else is there cartilage? Just like your ears, there is cartilage in your nose too. Grab your nose and try to move it around. You can move it a bit, but it snaps back to its original position. This is because of the elasticity in the cartilage. The cartilage is also present in the windpipe or trachea. All the things in blue here are cartilage. Cartilage is present in the vertebral column and pubic bone too. Cartilage is also found in the covering of bones in movable joints. What actually is this cartilage? It is a soft, elastic and flexible tissue that covers the bones near the joints. It connects the bones together. As the cartilage is elastic and flexible, it helps in easy movement of joints. Cartilage reduces friction caused by bones rubbing together. All moving joints have cartilage. Joints can move properly because they have cartilage.